So at what point did that happen?
It was all, I'm not going to say mistake. It was an accident for sure. But I went to university and I was a 300-pound kid in grade 12. I couldn't do a push up. There's photos of it somewhere, but like I was a very obese child. And, I had no idea about nutrition or anything like this. My parents didn't teach me that stuff. So I ate Hot Pockets for dinner every day, like whatever. But I went away to university and I used to play basketball in high school, even though I was that big and I was pretty good. But I didn't have that. And I went to a SmackDown show my first week at university with some of my friends, and I got given a pamphlet for a local indie show. And through that, I discovered, because the internet was like just starting then, it was 2005. And I went back to my dorm. I searched out this indie show, and through that, I found a message board. And through that, I found a school that was an hour away from where I was going to school. And I was like, oh my God, I might be able to see what a wrestling ring's like up close. So I messaged the guy. I was like, hey, can I come in and just like see the ring? He was like, yeah, give me $50 and come see the ring. And like, I just drove up that Saturday and I just wanted to touch the ropes and see what like a ring felt like and just like hit my hand on the mat or whatever. And I remember I touched the ropes. He's like, get in. I'm like, okay. And he's like, fall on your back. And I was like, okay. And I fell on my back, smoked my head. And I was like, Tweety birds flying around. And he's like, tuck your chin next time. I did it. Boom. And he goes, wow, that was perfect. That was a perfect bump. And I was just like, well, I've backyard wrestled with my friends for like 5 years. So like, okay. All I had to do was tuck my chin. And then he was like, can you do a somersault? And I was like, I mean, yeah, sure. And I did a somersault flip bump, and he was like, wow, perfect, first try. And I was like, in that moment, like a fat kid with no self-esteem that's all alone at university, who loves pro wrestling but never thought possible that he could do it, was there in a line with all these other kids that like probably had no business being training for professional wrestling, because like they accepted 12-year-olds at this school, everything. And I was just like, hey, if I did that perfect, like maybe I can do this for fun at least, you know what I mean? And like I never had an intention of like, I never saw myself as a professional wrestler or being able to do this. Like I knew there was a long road ahead of me to be like, Randy Orton's on my TV and he's 2 years older than me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that guy. And yeah, that's where it started. I just wanted to touch the ropes, and the guy, just car salesman of a shitty wrestling school guy, just hooked me in, and I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars learning the craft since then. But yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, how extensive did that kind of first iteration of you training under that gentleman